My name is Brooke D, and it feels good to be home. I consider this stage and this place my home, and I'm really happy to be here. Tonight, I'm celebrating the release of my book and album called Something in the Sky. I had finished my record right before the pandemic, and I ended up here in San Jose. And luckily, I was trying to record my album in my shower. And I called my friend to ask him for help, and my friend Ryan, and he was like, please don't record your album in your shower, just come down to the studio. So I was lucky enough to record my album during the beginning of the pandemic in March. And at that time, I didn't know there was a book that would go with it, but I knew that I wanted to create a record that was a 22-minute meditation. That was my goal. So I made that record. I headed back to Brooklyn, New York, where I live, and I was listening to the record on my rooftop, and I realized that it was much more than an album, that it needed to be a book that helps people through this time, which can be very lonely and very challenging. And as a very sensitive soul myself, I've struggled so many times on my own and have developed lots of tools to support myself and to support others. I didn't mention I'm also a psychic medium. That's my other work besides music. And so this book and album are a culmination of like all the things that I love to do. I love visual art, I love music, and I love supporting people as much as I can. So tonight we're celebrating all of the work and also all of the people that made this possible. I want to first start out by saying thank you, first of all, to Ryan Hernandez for not letting me record my record in my shower. Sounds much better with your hands on it. My friend Bryce Montgomery for helping me with web design. My friend Margaret Alba for designing the beautiful cover on both the record and the book. I'd like to thank my friend Glenn Mann, who edited my book. My friend Angela Castillo, who peer-reviewed the book. And my friend Adrienne Morgan from Timeless Mastering, who mastered the record. And my friend Amisha Glynn for supporting me through the process, because I wouldn't have been able to finish it without her. Also want to thank my parents and my family for believing in my crazy dreams, and my sisters too, and all the clients that I've had over the last 8 years who have inspired this project. Thank you so much. And all the people who've supported my music, including Art Boutiki. Thank you, Art Boutiki. Thank you for having me here. I'm going to play the 22-minute album for you tonight, as well as some other songs. But I'll start the show by playing the album throughout, and I will also read some excerpts from the book to give you some context. Each song on the record coincides with the 7 chapters in the book, and each chapter includes a personal story of mine, some poems, some reflections on personal transformation as well as global transformation. I talked a bit about social justice because that's something that I'm also passionate about. And it includes the lyrics from the record and some tools or some exercises that you can try when you're going through these different phases of transformation. So that was a lot of words, and I'm going to share some more words with you. This is from the introduction, and this is a true story. When we think of transformation, we envision dramatic exits and hair blowing in the wind. We picture romantic movie scenes and endings with explosions and fire. For me, the fire was slowly burning and growing for years. A longing and ache in my chest that couldn't be soothed by anyone or anything. It was a wound I carried that no love or person outside of me could heal or fix. I tried to silence the cries of this pain with relationships, substances, therapy, meditation, exercise, jobs, crystals, flower essences, acupuncture, and the list goes on. I kept seeking and found nothing but the same dull pain. There was no one to blame. There was no villain in the story. just a persistent craving for something I couldn't touch or see. In my lack of self-love, the shape of my personality was formless and easily influenced by my surroundings. I lost any sense of who I was and who I wanted to be. When the time came to change my life from top to bottom, a calm voice in my heart said, "It's time to go," in the middle of the night. It wasn't a shouting match. It wasn't a tale of betrayal. I quietly said in the crystal light of morning, "I can't do this anymore." The truth leapt for my spirit like a silent tidal wave I couldn't stop. There was a sense of relief and also incredible fear. In just a few words, everything I knew, every comfort I held dear, slowly melted in the heat of summer. I sat on a bench in the park a few blocks away from the home I was about to leave behind. I had $100 to my name, no plan in place, but I knew I couldn't stay. When the heart speaks so loudly, you have to listen. Despite having no answers or clear direction, I chose risk over stability. I stared into the endless blue sky, the soft clouds looking back at me. Life as I knew it was disintegrating. I needed a sign. I was in a liminal haze between loving and letting go. I got up from the bench to begin my solo journey. I looked at the ground beneath me and saw pristine green and gold wing-shaped leaves. A wise friend once said to me, "You can't fly with weight." When I finally let go of the weight, the universe gave me wings. So this first song, thank you. This first song and first chapter of the book is about the ego and how to listen to what the ego says but not let it run your life. So this song is called Listening. And it is my favorite song to play in the subway in New York City. And it's the one that for some reason people always drop tips in my tip jar. I'm not sure why, but I call it the money song sometimes. This is called Listening. Dancing outside the lines, that's where you'll find me. Let me go, take your hands off of me, set me free. I say to me, be still, don't move a beat. Voices whispering, is it truth-telling or lying? I'm listening. Asking, spend too much time shape-shifting, not being me. Be still, don't move a beat. Voices whispering, ooh, is it truth telling or lying? I'm listening. Thank you. So, what happens after we face our ego is that we usually go through some kind of spiritual awakening or awakening of some kind. So the next chapter and the next song that I'll play for you is about awakening. And I'm going to read you a poem from that section in the book. And if you would like to purchase the book tonight and the album, you can do so by clicking the merch link, which is over here. And if for some reason you don't order it tonight or soon, I'm almost sold out, which is cool. I'm putting out a second edition because there are a few typos and a few adjustments I want to make. So the second edition will come out in the next 2 months. So if you want the first edition, then I would order it now because I think I only have 8 copies left. So, yeah. This is a poem from the second chapter of my book called Light Within. I woke up to my preciousness today, the soft curve of my lips and the worthiness staring back at me. I woke up to my heart alive and vibrant, begging for closeness when the world has given me distance, and I have offered distance in return. I woke up to a sun warming my skin, the same sun that has so many times burned me, and yet I go back to it over and over again. I woke up and saw that the only light I've been needing, reaching for, hoping for, is the dim, flickering, steadily growing light within. This next song is called Better Now, and it's about awakening. And I don't know about you guys, but I am not quick to awaken. It takes me a long time to awaken, and I think many people don't just snap out of bed and are ready to greet the day. So this song definitely is about that process and how the world can be very loud when you're waking up. Something in the sky told me to leave. It wasn't easy. Something in your voice told me that you didn't like me. Take your time. I don't know how. Fools rush in. You know better now, and I'm wide awake, 3 eyes open. I see you clearly. Why are drawn to. Don't ask me why. Something in your eyes told me that I didn't have to lie. Take your time, I don't know how. Fools are rushing, you know better now. Thank you. So what happens after we wake up? I like to say we go high and then we go low. So the next chapter and the next song is about grief. And I think that you would have to be completely not awake to not feel grief right now of some degree, because so many of us have experienced death or loss of some kind. So I felt it was important to talk about grief. One thing I do want to mention that I was excited about is that in the grief chapter, I included a list of mental health resources for anyone who struggles with that. And I did that because I would love to say that my book will heal the entire world and that this is it. I would love to say that, but that's just not the case. And since I don't have all the tools that people need to experience grief and to feel safe in that process, I included mental health and suicide prevention resources in the book. So in case anyone needs that, I'm going to read a section from the grief chapter. To feel grief requires bravery, and it also is something we should not have to face alone. As the culture of keeping up appearances fades away and more of us are willing to reach out when we are hurting, we are strengthened by collective vulnerability and honesty, which will allow us to heal. It is not convenient to grieve, nor is it comfortable or easy. Grief is a mysterious process, a tunnel that every human must walk through at one point or another. It is our resistance to grief that is the problem, not the grief itself. The recognition that all humans roam the unknown caverns of grief provides opportunities for sharing these stories and can help us build genuine connections with others based on mutual understanding, safety, and trust. And this next song, I need to tune real quick. This was the first song I wrote on this guitar, which was before any of the pandemic was even on the radar. And I remember it was January last year. And I remember I got this guitar, and I was surprised by this being the first song that I wrote, because I was like, wow, it's kind of dark or sad. Not that I'm above sad songs, because I love writing sad songs, but yeah, it was interesting that a few months later, we were all experiencing a lot of collective death. It's really hard. So this song goes out to anyone who has lost someone, and whether that is by literal death or just the ending of a relationship, this song is for you. And it's called Free Fall. Drifting without a leash, I'm not used to free falling. Who will catch me? Who without a deadline. Funny how the time trickles by. Who will call me? Who will lose me? They say there's no trying, but I am trying. What more can I do but wake up in the morning? Will you be someone I can run to? One by one the petals fall. Do the roses care at all? One by one the petals fall. Do the roses care at all? I promise I will bring us into the light. But in order to get to the light, we have to go through the tunnel, which is what we just did. Yeah, so that chapter and that song is about grief. And the next chapter is about presence. And I want to say that the book is dedicated to my dear friend Arthur, who passed in 2019. And he was such a supportive person in my life and just encouraged me right when I got to New York to keep going on many days when I just didn't feel like continuing. So that chapter, the fourth chapter, and this next song is dedicated to Arthur. And I'm going to read a section. This chapter is about being present. And even when we go through difficult things, it's not easy to be present, but I think it's important that we're present. So this is an exercise from the Presence chapter. Presence is a practice. It requires our focus and attention to details. It asks you to be aware of the poetry of the moment. To be present can be as simple as noticing the fabric of clothes on your skin. It can be in a moment of awe. Presence can be found in your favorite song. It can be holding your own hand during a hard time. Presence can be deeply listening to the words someone is saying and not searching for your own response. It is a deep inhale and exhale. It is in eye contact. It is in slowing your pace when the world moves quickly around you. To be present is to stop time, to feel the air and gravity that covers you. So, yeah, what I loved about Arthur is he was so present. Like when he was with you, he was like 100% with you. And as someone who floats around the earth all the time, it's a good thing to be present with people. And particularly this song was the first song I recorded that's on the record. It's called Let's Be Smoke. And it was kind of my love letter to the people I love and a reminder to myself to like cherish those times you get to have with people. Especially now that we don't get to see our people as much as we would like to. This song is called Let's Be Smoke, and if you're with someone you love, please hold them close to you and just be loving if you can. Okay, here we go. I got myself, it was off. Okay, it's called Let's Be Smoke. Let's be smoke, flying in the air. Let's be simple. Let's be still. You know what? I need to start over, sorry. Something's not in tune and it's bothering me. And if I wasn't present, I wouldn't have noticed it. All right. Okay. All right. Up to my standards. Okay. Let's be smoke, spinning in the air. Let's be simple. Let's be still. Let's be quiet. Let's hold each other tight. Let's be simple, like it's right. Let's be ghosts, flying in the air. Let's be secrets. Let's disappear. Let's be poetry, whispered in an ear. Let's be silence. Let's be here. So lovable and worthy. Can we not fall in love? Can we rise in love? Can we not fall in love? Can we rise in love? Thank you. The next two chapters in the book are about attachments. And the thing about attachments is when we're not aware that we have attachments, it's difficult to be present and it's difficult to awaken. It's really easy to confuse love for attachment, I feel. And also, I think that sometimes we're really hard on ourselves when we're attached to things or when we want things to stay the same. And many of us have had to let go of so many attachments in the last year. And I'm going to play the next two songs in succession because that's how they are on the record. But in the meantime, I'm going to read a short poem that's at the beginning of chapter 6. It's about letting go of attachments. How often do we link bids for connection to desperation? How often do we seek escape from our own pain through connection? How often do we forget that we were born with the desire to be loved? Love really is a part of our survival. And since I haven't done it yet, I broke my own rule. For all of you at home and for all of us in this room, at the beginning of every chapter, I ask us all to take cleansing breaths. So let's take 3 cleansing breaths together. Take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Take another deep inhale and exhale. And one more deep inhale and exhale. Cool. This next song goes out to anyone who misses somebody. I think everyone misses somebody right now. So this song is called Wherever You Are. The one that comes directly after it is called Love is Letting Go. My heart splinters and stretches to meet you where you are. How could you leave us? And you thought it was easier to stay apart. I'm longing to be there, but I couldn't stay there. Save me a seat at the table. I'll be there next time I am able. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. The love splinters and stretches to meet you wherever you are. Over miles and oceans. And you thought it was easier to stay apart. I'm missing you dearly. Can you come get me? Save me a seat at the table. I'll be there next time I'm able. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. When your heart's saying yes and your head's saying no, your hand wants to hold, but you need to let go. 'Cause love is letting go. I wanna see you fly free. Oh, I wanna see you fly free. Oh, I wanna see you fly free. wanna see you fly free. Love is not a prison or some destination. It's a feeling inside you just can't run from, no matter how far, distance or time. I can be yours and you can be mine, even if we say goodbye. I wanna see you fly free. Fly free. Thank you. So, that was fast. This next song is the last song on the record. And this last chapter in the book is about freedom. And so I'll read a short poem from that chapter before I play the song. This is the beginning of chapter 7. You are not a tangled mess. You are one with infinity. You are the vast universe captured in a body, whispering songs about where you've been and where you're going. A deep breath lifting a bird's wing over a mountain. You are every trouble that faded. You are the sigh of relief after every pain. You are the sign you've been waiting for. You are the hope we need today. Just need to tune really quick. But this last song on the record is about New York City. My boyfriend. New York City is my boyfriend, if you didn't understand that. And when I'm away from New York, I miss it immensely because it is the place where I feel comfortable even when I'm by myself. And that is a powerful revelation. So I wrote this song at the beginning of the pandemic when I was in San Jose with my family. I was super grateful to be with them during that time. But I was missing New York City. I was missing my friends. I was just missing going on long walks by myself. So that's what this song is about. It's about going on a long walk, either by yourself or with someone you like. It's about a date, sans pandemic, sans mask, sans anxiety. And I think that I feel hopeful that we will have that someday soon. So this is for my city, New York. Will you meet me on a shining afternoon on the avenues? Will you walk my pace so I don't have to chase after you? Let's slow all the way down, take a wander downtown with me. There's a park, I know you'll like it. It's really not that far, we can walk there. Did you your coffee yet? Can I get you some more? Sip and wander. I'll see you on the corner of 14th and 3rd Avenue. If your train runs late, I don't mind waiting for you. I woke up, I guess it was all a dream, but it felt so real to me. So that was the last song on the album. Like I said at the beginning, it's 22 minutes of a meditation if you just want to listen to it from start to finish. It's on all the platforms. You can also order the book and the physical record in the corner. You can also make donations. That will be split between myself and Art Boutiki. I'm so thankful that Art Boutiki welcomed me back to the stage. I was actually the first person to ever perform here, and I forgot about that. It was a long time ago. It was a different version of myself and my life. So I'm thankful to be back here and to support their space because it's an amazing place. And I'm just really, really thrilled to be in this room with these people. So I'm going to switch gears now and head to the Brooke D of the past and do a song on the looper. If you are unfamiliar with my past, I used to only use a looper. I transitioned from playing just piano to looping and beatboxing and layering my vocals. And that's the version of my music that Art Boutiki is familiar with. So I thought I would pull out some old looper songs. A fun fact is that in chapter 5 of my book, I talk about a time when I was playing in the subway and a man came up and gave me some money because I was playing, and I said, "Oh, like, do you want me to play you anything?" And I said, "A happy song or a sad song?" And he said, "A sad song." So I played this next song I'm going to play on the guitar, not on the looper. And he came back at me and said, "You need to let that guy go. Like, you need to be free." He said all this stuff to me, and I said, I am free. I wrote that song when I was 20 or 21, so I'm free." And the man walked away from me in the subway, and he came back with tears in his eyes, and he said, "That really meant a lot to hear that you're free, so thank you for saying that." And then he walked away and disappeared. So that was when I decided I was moving to New York, because I was like, wow, there's vulnerability here. It's powerful. Magical things can happen when you're playing in the subway. It's actually my favorite place to play. So I'm going to transition now to looping. Okay, so this song is called "The Call." It is the longest voicemail I ever left for somebody who just kept calling. this message is long overdue. It's hard to say that I don't want to hear from you. You're doing well, or so I assume. Or maybe not, but there is nothing I can do. Why do you call when I don't answer at all? Did you call to say that you still have my sweater? Or stick to subjects like the news and the weather, as if we have anything to talk about? Your words I would rather do without. Why do you call when I don't answer at all? There's a hole in my chest that you created. I can't believe that I made it. I've rebuilt, but I'll never be the same. I hate to say that you're the one to blame. Get off the line, I won't pick up anytime soon. Get off the line, I won't pick up anytime soon. Get off the line, I won't be picking up anytime soon. Get off the line, I won't pick up anytime soon. Why do you call when I don't answer at all? So I'm gonna do another switcheroo and play piano. So, if you don't know my musical career, piano was the first instrument that I played and wrote music to. I started when I was 16, and this is a song I wrote a few years ago, and I've been dying to play it on a stage, so I'm really very thrilled to be playing this beautiful piano. And I just want to shout out to Art Boutiki and all the people that are behind the scenes of this operation. I'm just really very thankful and honored to be in this space and to be touching this beautiful piano. So thank you. This song is called Your Dream. You are the ocean, the river, the stream, moving through me, not with me. You are the forest, the moss on the trees, standing tall for all to see. You are a magnet, turning away from me, standing in spotlights, hoping for an easier life. What a story you weave, golden patterns of make-believe. I'm awake in your dream. You are the fire, the ash and debris, and I can't breathe. You are the wind whipping through the valley. Can you see me? You are a magnet, turning away from me, standing in spotlights, hoping for an easier life. What a story you weave, golden patterns of make-believe. I'm awake in your dream. Thank you. I'm going to switch back to guitar now. The thing that you forget when you haven't been on stage for a long time is that how fast shows go by. And Vincent van Gogh said that when you do the thing that you love to do, time expands. And even though it's felt like a short time that I've been here sharing music with you, it's also felt like an eternity in a positive way. So thank you for listening. And it just feels really good to be on a stage. I've been playing in my bedroom this whole time, practicing for this moment, so it's a really special day for me to be on a stage. Though I think the world is a stage, so, but this is quite an elevated experience, so I'm really grateful to be here. How do you guys feel about hearing a super, super, super new song? Yeah? So this is a super new song. I wrote it a few weeks ago in the bathroom that I learned how to sing in my parents' house. And it is about the internal battle that we have with, like, what is the internal battle? Wanting to be loved, but then also wanting to be independent, and then also not wanting people to tell you what to do and wanting to do your own thing. I don't know about you, but I don't like it when people tell me what to do. So this song is called, right now, this song is called Dish/Spoon. It doesn't have a new title yet, but it will come out as a single this year. And it's brand new, so it'll be interesting, to say the least. It's called Dish/Spoon. I stay up too late most nights. I am running late most days. I'll try again tomorrow, will you wait? You said no. I was stumbling, you saw me. Foundation crumbling, you held me. I had so much to say and you're listening. You must care about me. I don't want to love you, I don't want to miss you. I don't want to be the dish that ran away with a spoon. Did I ruin this like I always do? I'm a piece of work, they tell me. Too many dreams that I'm envisioning. You might have to choose just one thing. I said no. You wanted to be free, I let you go. But you come running back for more. You had so much to say, but I closed the door. You don't live here anymore. I don't love you, I don't miss you. I won't be the dish that ran away with a spoon. Did I ruin this like I always do? When the room is quiet, oh so quiet, what will I do? Will I lose myself? When I lose you, when the room is quiet, oh so quiet, what will you do? Will you lose yourself? When I lose you, when the room is quiet, oh so quiet, what will I do? Will I lose myself? When So this is the last song I'm going to play on the guitar. This will begin the next record that I'm working on right now, which will come out in 2022. And I think there's a book that comes with this one too, which is exciting. I just started working on the book the other day. So to anyone who has already purchased my book, thank you so much for believing in my project and also for being patient, because I had lots of printing delays and things. But apparently this book wanted to come out in 2021 and not in 2020, which I understand. So, so my book's called Something in the Sky. You can order it at the virtual merch booth. Please send in a donation via this link as well, if you can, to support me and this beautiful venue. And please listen to the record on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music. I think it's even on Napster, which is crazy. But Napster's, it like alerted me, like, your music's now on Napster. I'm like, wow, go Napster. You're still there. So, yeah. So please listen. Follow me on Instagram at Brooke D Music. I do a lot of creative juggling. My other profile is called The Lady of Lightning, and that's where I do readings and offer healing services. So, to anyone who supports any part of my work, thank you so much. I can't do what I do without an audience, though without an audience I would still be playing guitar in my room because I love music that much. And I would probably still be writing poems, but it is really nice to have eyes and ears on the things you do. So thank you for supporting me. And this song is called Forget You, and it's about the people and things that you just can't forget. Maybe you might want to, but the beautiful thing is that, like, love is expansive, and even if you lose love, or even if you have a falling out with someone, like, the love that was shared between the two people doesn't go away. It's like, it's a part of you. It's like a fixture in your soul. So, some things and some people are unforgettable, and that can be a beautiful thing. So this is called Forget You, and it'll be on my next record. I think it's the first song on the next record, so that's exciting. So I guess I'm ending on a beginning. You're part of me, and I'm part of you. It's not hard to see. You left a mark on me, and I painted you. They say that love never leaves you, even if people do. And I tried my best to forget you, but I can't. I won't forget you. You're sewn into my life, it seems. It's not hard to see. Ooh, you left your claws in me, and I flew away from you. They say that love isn't real. Well, I don't think you. And I tried my best to forget you, but I can't. I won't forget you. Is there more to do? Is there more to learn? I can't help but dream of my life with you. And I tried my best to forget you, but I can't, I won't forget you. So we have come to the end, and this next song is my last song I'll be doing on the looper. Thank you so much for spending time with me, as time is such a precious resource. And I just want to say thank you to Art Boutiki for having me. Y'all are amazing. I'm so glad you're still here. And thank you to everyone who's listening. Thank you to anyone who's listened to the album already, and who's followed this wild journey of mine of creative juggling. Like, I really appreciate all the support so much. And so I'm gonna end this with a looping song. It was the song that I used to end all my sets with when I used to do looping only. And if you are at home in your pajamas, or not in your pajamas, or if you're just wearing regular clothes, please get up and move your body if you can. I'm gonna dance a little bit. I invite you to dance if you want to. Yeah, so this next song I'm gonna do is called Drifter. And I guess it's about myself. It's about my propensity to be a free spirit, or like I like to say that I'm a balloon. So like some of me is tied to the earth, but most of all I spend a lot of time looking up at the sky, and I spend a lot of time in the air. So I'm thankful for the people who do bring me back down to earth when I float away. So yeah, my name is Brooke D. Thank you so much for being with me, and this next song is called Drifter. She won't sacrifice her time if you don't ask for it, especially if you don't deserve it. She doesn't stay put for too long, and you can't handle that. And she won't be coming back, so just relax. She's a drifter, drifting on by. You couldn't catch her if you try. Don't take it personal.
He will tell you everything that you wanna hear, but he doesn't plan to stay here. Right when you think you know his next step, he's already out the door in the next breath. He's a drifter, drifting on by. You couldn't catch him if you tried. Don't take it personal. She is never lonely, he is never lonely. How can you be lonely if you only stay still for a minute? Only for a minute. They are drifters, drifting on by. You couldn't catch them if you tried. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. They are drifters. They're just drifters. They're just drifting.
Thank you so much. My name is Brooke D. You can follow me at Brooke D Music on Instagram, or you can visit my website, brookdmusic.com, to find out more about my story and about my new projects that are happening. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am elated, and thank you, Art Boutiki, and just all the people that made my book and album possible. Thank you.